There.
Okay, I'm Elder Ruggers, and this is Elder Wolf, and we have made an RPG called Dawn of the Mana Crystals. And what this is the most unique RPG ever made. We're going to take you through the story of a young hero, Ryu, his friend, Bobsy, their cat, who's named the Cat Sphinx, a princess named Jamilo, and the villain, Gonzales Dwarf. Alright, here we go. Scene 1, in the Castle Granite. A king and his daughter, who's very beautiful. We don't know the king's name, but the daughter's name is Jamilo. She's very beautiful. And the king is leaving for a time to seek out the mana crystals. Don't go, father, she begs. But I must, he says. Alright, he's safe. So he goes. What sorrow. And on the way, who does he meet? A mysterious traveler. In a robe, a black robe. Very black robe. Who opens his cloak to reveal the mana crystals. Give me the crystals, says the king. I need the mana crystals. An evil laugh issues from the robed man. And suddenly, battle. The king casts a spell. It does nothing. The robed man laughs loud and casts a spell of doom. The battle's already over. And the king lies dead in a pool of his desiccated corpse's blood. The princess watched, and she cries. She's very sad. And then nearby, in a happy little windmill village, Chapter 2, the Windmill Village, Townsville. There's a little boy, Ryu, and his father, and his friend, Bobsy. They're very happy in their town. He also has a cat called the Cat Sphinx. It has wings and a human face, and is very adept at magic, especially crystal magic, and woods magic, and sometimes sand magic, only when there's sand. And on the sea, ocean magic. And he can...
Stops after 3 minutes.
Oh no. The robed man is here with his crystals of doom. The boy's father is dead in this little town where things are mildly broken. Some roofs are collapsed. There's some flames, rubble in the streets. But by and large, the town's kind of the same. And the little boy and his friend Bobsy, who's stronger than him but not adept at magic, and his cat, who's very adept at magic but has a very weak physical attack. Its attack is pretty much 1d4. Very low, especially at level 20. Very weak. He has to rely on his crystal, sand, ocean, and wave magic, and sometimes the krakens that he summons. And they get, somehow after some wacky adventures, they meet up with the Princess Jamila and get an airship. And they have arguments and flirtations. The boy thinks he might be falling in love. He's not really sure. He's 15. His balls have barely dropped. And he's not really sure about himself. Now and then they have a battle on the airship with flying chocobos. With razor-sharp talons. But they cast spells and use swords and crap like that, and they win, and they get potions. And they celebrate every time they get the same effing potion. And they're on the airship, and they make it to the desert Desselgleibenhof. Where they barter with some merchants. Over potions and shells, and other oddities that they've collected on their adventures. And there's a race of people here in this desert that no one knows why they exist. Because they're pacifists. And yet, while the whole world is at war, these desert people are still here, peddling snow shells. Until, who could it be? The robed man, who's here for no apparent reason at all. And then battle. And the little boy pretty much gets trash kicked. His level's too low, he's only 18 at this point. But, he's going to go to the Castle Glitz.
Wait.
In this part, our hero Ryu, his friend Bobsy, the Princess Jamilo, and the Cat Sphinx are going to go to the Casino Glitz, where they might gamble their way into finding out who the robed man is. There's no real reason why this point happens, why this is in the plot, but there's gambling minigames. And socialite women who try to sleep with Ryu in some very interesting side plots. We're not sure why they're in the game, but in Japan they told us sex sells. And who could it be? Come to destroy this casino of peace and love and squalor. Win this battle, but when he attacks the bad guy, guess what he gets? In his robe, the evil man, that guy, was carrying an extra broadsword. And this one might be just the one to use to kill the bad guy. So now they go to the port, where a simple sailor folk live. And after some wrestling competitions between Bobsy, also mini games, you have to press A fast, they're given passage to the mountain Tremor. We're after some adventures in some caves, fighting with some wood gnomes, and some desiccated animated corpses with glowing eye sockets. They come to the halls of the robed man, who's the Troll King. And he plays the organ very well. He's very solitary. One of them casts the broadsword of mass destruction.